been 2 weeks since I last did anything, has it? No. Yeah, it must have been. Why the fuck have I got an email? Fuck off iCloud, don't care. It's been, yeah, it must be nearly 2 weeks. Yeah, because I was working last Thursday, so it's been 2 weeks since I last did anything. Oh, well. Anyway, hello all, welcome to, for the first time in month or two now? Yeah, about a month. I'm commentating again, so I'll take it. It's weird, I'm not, apologies if my voice isn't particularly warmed up, but I only got the thing through to do it today, so yeah. Two races, isn't it? Right, cool. It's Formula E. I'll get the thumbnail. Well, it's not really a thumbnail this week. I haven't actually had the time to do it, and Photoshop won't load. So, in conclusion, fuck you, Adobe. And, suck your mum. Fucking hell, what's the date? It's just a screenshot from Mexico. I'll sort it out later if I can be bothered. If not, then, well, we've got a problem, haven't we? We have a big problem. I don't even know how many are going to turn up, to be honest. Right, let's get that link on so I can further my publicity. Right, that's all up. I'm just gonna go through all me servers. There we go. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, hello all, hello. It's fine, Mexico not. Yeah, apologies for the, it's got the wrong title, I know. I know. Don't stop reminding me. I know I've got the wrong title. I've been in a rush the past few hours. I allow it. And also I haven't turned my PlayStation on in a couple of weeks now, so. Titles should be all done now. Just gotta... Swear, someone's reminded me about... I've just seen someone done a comment. If you reminded me about the title, I'm aware it's changed. It's Mexico, you muppet. Yes, I know it's Mexico. It's changed. Yeah. So, put a cork in it, young man. Who may not have been on my streams before. But we don't speak of that. So that was a dark era of IFR. Very dark era. It's a joke. Fuck off, who's fucking Snapchatted me? Fucking nuisance to the common kind. It made your channel. No, I had a channel so-called made before then. So no, it did not. I made it myself, not them. But yeah, it's just weird. I'm not used to commentating. I'm not used to being in a stream on my own again. It's very odd. Also, it's coming home. It just is. Yeah, there's no reason. There's no way it's not. It is coming home. I'm about to commentate for what, 2 hours. I don't even have a drink. I should probably go and get one. Yeah. Right, give me 2 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna say 2 minutes. Right, is it all working? Just used to joking me stuff's working. Yeah, we're gonna say 2 minutes. It is working, right, back in a minute. Hello. Yeah, why do you think I don't stream? I ain't comfortable streaming on my own. Fair enough. I mean, I don't mind doing it on my own. It's just more entertaining with other people. Like, and that goes with any stream. That's weird, I'm actually hearing them in game chat. So that's strange. Right, so they're being told to ready up. Is it called bollocks? No, ballocks. Fucking hell. I thought it was called bollocks. Oh, it's brilliant. I thought it was called bollocks. Oh, that is a highlight. That moment, that is a big highlight. Why is everyone's so many spectators? Need to go spectate, yep. Now they're all on about the smooth voice of one of the people in there. I mean, fair enough. Right, what you said, why do you think, if you invite me to the party chat, I'll join it so you're still ain't lonely. Ain't a lonely sod. Well, I've got a commentary, haven't I, so... I don't know. I usually do commentaries on my own, and you can't really say much, can you? I can read the chat anyway, so I'll torture you in the chat. It gives me, if the race is boring, then it gives me someone to talk to. Also, Ethan's pre-ordered 2021 before me. I need to do it. I need to pre-order it. I mean, I'm planning to get Tuesday, Wednesday off just so I can do an all-nighter playing F1, the new F1 game. At least that's the plan. Also, they finally added a sausage curb between the second to last and the last corner at Abu Dhabi on the exit curb. They finally put it there, and it's that's the only reason I'm getting the game. I don't give a shit about the story, mate. I don't give a shit about two-player career. A single sausage curb makes it worth the £75 I'm about to spend. They're going to apologise for the low numbers. I mean, could be lower, could be IFR. Anyway, welcome along to qualifying for the 2021 L2S League Mexican Grand Prix. I'm your commentator, Ajax Reloaded. Some of you may know me from other leagues, ones we do not mention, but I will be bringing you over the action of tonight's GP. Got some people in the chat, keeping everything clean. Got me and my voice, which really isn't prepared for this, considering I haven't done this in months now. In terms of cars, no teams. It's just multiplayer cars, which is going to be a pain for me to get used to. But it looks everyone's different colours except, I think, 4 people. You've got 2 green and 2 black. Then we have Scott coming out on track in the gold-plated multiplayer livery car. I just love the way the last message in the chat was sod. Right, honestly, on a real note, I'm glad this game's gone in about a week. I hate it. I don't like 2020 much. The handling's just so unrewarding. Physics are crap. Ah, yes. The man made it. Mr. Kennedy has made it. Not the president, he's dead. But my friend, Mr. John. He's also called John, but I'm Superior John because, yeah, no reason really. I just felt like picking myself up for once in my life. I believe same format as most league races, 50%, strict limits, and obviously short quali, from what I know. And considering the fact there should be lower attendance, it should be a clean first corner. So, speaking of clean corners, apparently someone has really got it quite bad in Sector 3. Looks to have all cleared up now. Looks to feel that hairpin into the stadium section, but looks to have cleared up happily. And that's my Snapchat going off again. Sod off! Right, let's put my phone on mute. Actually, I need to. That's one person I need to message. Good old Ben. He'll pop up. There you go. Right, through Sector 2 into the complicated S section, which is so easy to do corner cuts or track extends, you name it. Currently, purple Sector 2, 57 seconds, but that's unsurprising considering I'm pretty sure he's one of the first on a flying lap as he comes through the same section into the really awkward last corner, to be honest. where Bottas had his quite scary crash in 2019, and that's a 1:16.7 on the medium tyre. Let's look further down the grid. We have Oliver's just gone onto provisional pole, 1:15.9, immediately snatched away by Martin with a 1:15.3 in actually a really nice liveried car. It's a really nice livery, to be fair. It gives me like Norris's helmet, sort of reminds me of that, and it looks really nice. Mosh, I'm gonna call him, yeah. I thought I was about to say bin weevils, but no, that's mulch, that old currency. Classic game. Bloody miss it. Used to be brilliant back in my primary school days. Now complete shit, like most games releasing nowadays, unfortunately. See what Callum can do in a very McLaren Golf inspired car. But that livery's only going to give him to 8th place at the moment. It's a very slow lap, almost 2 seconds off the person in front of him. That's no, only about a second off the person in front, so I'm not sure what's going on here. As Martin appears to have either left or lagged out. As it's F1 2020, I presume it's lag. So, if I'm right, then I'm clearly just a man of genius. There's no other words for it. Purple sector 1 though for Callum, so maybe that was just a back off lap. Must have made a mistake. I don't know, I want F1 2021. I want it as well, and I need to pre-order it. Hopefully I'm going to do it tomorrow. I might even do it tonight. Because I've got the wheel now. Also, I'd have a gold and black livery. Yeah, gold and black looks nice. But it has to be metallic gold. Matte gold looks horrible. If it's really shiny gold, then it's absolutely lovely. And yet, Mackenzie's here as well. Hello, hello. It's decent turnout considering I haven't actually done a commentary stream in many months. As Callum knocks up into the last corner and boxes, so no improvement seen from the Golf driver. We're going to call him the Golf driver now. It's purple sector 2 for Scott here. Not into the barrier, just someone called Scott. Sadly, it's not into the barrier. One person I really want to get into contact with one day. Honestly, I'd love to be a decent sized F1 YouTuber. Like, if I've got the time during college, I'm definitely going to do anything I can to get this in a decent place. I don't give a fuck what colour gold and black it is, it's just my colours. Fair enough. Mine's that neon yellow, black, white. That's my combo I've always sort of liked. I would have made a channel branding after it, but then I'd probably get a letter through the door suing me for copying the quadrant colours, and that's not why I like them. I've always liked those colours. I've got a tennis racket. I've had a tennis racket for many years that literally has those colours on it. Speaking of tennis, just started playing it recently. Forgot how much it is good, how fun it actually is. Really is really fun. I just ain't got my logo changed up yet. Fair enough. Going gold and black. Decent colour scheme, to be fair. Also, apologies for the lack of thumbnails, let's say, for this stream. I was trying to make one, but my stream, no, not my stream, my computer decided to say, you know what, fuck off, and not actually open Photoshop, so I'm gutted about that. Maybe I'll get one done, if not, it's not a big deal, really. I got a mate changing it up, fair enough. That's fair enough, mate. 10 minutes left to quality to go. Martin provisional pole by only 3 milliseconds. Currently from Would You Rather 7, followed by Oliver in 3rd, Scott 4th, just nearly a second slower. Still waiting for lap times to be set by reflection and oh god, how am I supposed to say this guy's name? Right, how am I supposed to say this guy's name generally? Because I'm either going to say it bang on right, which has a very slim chance, or absolutely awful, and I risk offending that person. Nice livery though, by the way. Also, I started watching Peaky Blinders. It's absolute shit. I need to start watching it. So, I'm just finishing Top Gear because they put series 1022 222 on iPlayer and I hadn't seen from 10 to 15. So I'm just getting the 5 series of that done, and then I want them to do series 1 to 10 on iPlayer. Legends is better. Fair enough. I haven't really got not really a show I watch. I don't really watch much TV, to be honest. I don't really do much. I don't really do much of my life at the moment, except work and this, and then eventually college in September. And the mental thing is I'm going to be legally considered an adult next year, which is just fucking insane. So, with a smash phone, literally I'm working for the wage just to get a new phone, because my phone has more cracks in it than a bloody crack house. So, I just remembered this is a track Formula E race on. Not this full layout, they have a different layout. Also, anyone watching this, I would highly recommend Formula E. It is genuinely really entertaining. And in some ways it's better than F1 at the moment. Just had a trim early this. You finally had a trim. I've got to get one soon. Oh yeah, Ben, you'll be with Freddie. I think Freddie's working the same day as you on Saturday, so yeah. They make the Peaky Blinders look like a bunch of pushovers are challenging I'd challenge the Peaky Blinders if there was that much of a pushover. Peaky Blinders is goated and Terry comes straight back with its fucking shit. I need to watch it. I can't say I haven't watched it. Anyway, 7 minutes after quali, Martin has returned, our provisional pole sitter. This is an underrated track. It's not the best track in F1 by any means, but it does a good job of what it needs to do. Nah, it's amazing. We got some rivalry here. Look, when you release diss tracks on each other about your obsession or / hatred for Peaky Blinders, let me know, because I can pull views from it. Honestly, I'm not expecting the stream to do well. We're near the launch of 2021. No one will watch 2020 videos. That's just what happens at the end of the game cycle. It's based off a real game and it's shit at portraying it. Yeah, I forgot you're in the original game, Terry. I completely forgot. Also, I need to get the amount of boxes in this room sorted. I've got one for me Wheel, one for me Switch, one for me Xbox, the PS4 one, me Wii U one. The old... Oh no, that's not them. Bunch of cases, shelves, and just my NES, the Xbox, and all that. I've just got some of them I'm keeping because I like to keep some boxes. But it's just in the corner of my room, just sort of there. Let's see what Scott can do. Currently slowest of the set times. Not sure what Reflection's doing. Hasn't even come out of the pits, unless if he's got some sort of form of quality ban. But then surely if he has a quality ban on basis of how it worked in the old league. Brother, it's for entertainment purposes and how they portray it. Fair point. It's a bit like trying to use Doctor Who for historical accuracy. Like, I'm pretty sure in Victorian times it wasn't a fucking Cyberman invasion, so don't base TV shows off like historical accuracy unless if it's like World War II in colour sort of thing. What the hell? I've never even heard your legend. So I don't even know what legend is. I haven't even heard of it until about 5 minutes ago. I just pretended I knew what it was. I don't at all. So here comes down the straight Mr. Scott. 3 tenths quicker in sector 1. At the moment that will take him just above King Eskimo. Can you even say Eskimo anymore? Oh no. Yeah, but they make the Peaky Blinders look like pussies, not what the Peaky Blinders are. I don't know what they are, do I? So, you two have your kerfuffle. Anyway, into the stadium section for Scott. I completely forgot to look at his Sector 2. He told me I was more informed in the argument between Peaky Blinders, John, you know the Cray Twins. I think I do. I'm familiar with them, I'm pretty sure. But do I know them off my hand? No. I've heard about them now, I swear, they just sound familiar. Anyway, Callum is on track. Let's see what he can do on his out lap. We're going to follow him onto his pole lap. Let's have a look and see what the tyres they're on. We've got 5-6 people on mediums, 3 people on softs. If I remember correctly, I think you can make the 2-stop work really well at this track. They just tell them to do shit and they're like, alright, and don't question it. But when you're in a gang in London in like Victorian early 1900s times, you don't question what you're asked to do or you're gonna get shot. That's just how it was. Like, it wasn't particular. Like nowadays you get shanked, and the gangs nowadays aren't even really proper gangs. They're just people in puffer jackets that think smoking weed is a variable of an Instagram story. You remember the picture of the 2 geezers in my bar in a boxing uniform? What is interesting, the Peaky Blinders character development after the war, etc. Yeah, it's not historically correct, but fucking good show. I mean, I need to watch it. That looked like a back end wall for Callum, but either way, the downforce through that sector is insane. I mean, he's running incredibly high gears where he's mostly flat for a lot of it with minimal lifts. Into a complicated section, fair play avoiding the entry curb. And he's just invalidated his lap and that's it. He won't be able to come back out. I don't think he's going to have the time to pit and then come back out. Everyone smells. Thank you, John. You absolutely stink. I watch it and I'm like, yeah, nah, Cray's are better. Fair enough. I mean, you could have your own opinion on whatever show you like. It's completely dependable on your form of entertainment, let's say. Anyway, is Oliver pushing again? I think he is. Through turn 1, 2 and 3, keeping it clean for there is difficult but possible. Anyway, down onto the second of the 3 DRS straights of the lap, currently going a 10th quicker. That will not take him out past Callum currently. He's going to do at least 2 tenths, 2 and a bit tenths. Maybe even 3, yeah. 2 and a bit. Neither are better as they're different time periods, fair enough. I mean, some of them could be better depending on their rating though, not because of their time periods. Like if you compared current Doctor Who to what's another show sort of similar where they go through time? I don't know, but Doctor Who to a show where another show where they go through time. See, just the modern show that goes through time is probably better. As Oliver comes out of nowhere, shoves it on pole with a 1:14.1. Phenomenal lap from the sort of green driver. Martin's retired. He hasn't crashed. He's actually, I think he's actually left. Hard to beat the Cray Twins anyway. They're savages, both in film and when they ruled London. From what I've heard, they were, yeah. I love the way I'm meant to be commentating over a fucking league race, and we're just just talking about TV shows based on historical gangs and violence. Welcome to the channel. 50 years is fuck all. 50 years is a lot. Like, yeah. It's not. Trust me, like, I've watched some shows from the 70s, and how different everything looks in the 70s is insane. 50 years is a lot. Like, think of how different things look now from what they looked, when we were young growing up. Like, 4K was just a concept back then. Peak Advantage is good, but Legends is good. There you go, fair enough. Now we just leave it at that, please, or you can both shut the fuck up. Anyway, there's your starting grid for the race. Oliver on pole, followed by the Scotsman Martin in P2, 3 tenths behind. First on the medium runners, interestingly, and congratulations for getting it into third place with a 1:15.375, followed by Mosh, another Brit, on the soft tyres. A Turkishman of, I can't say your name, in 5th, followed by Callum, King Eskimo, Scott, rounding off the time lapse, followed by someone who I can't remember their name, followed by Reflection, who didn't actually even set a lap time. Are they even racing? I don't know. Let's get the binoculars out there all day. To be fair, most of the people in that show, like, based on historical accuracy, you're probably going to be dead. Anyway, prepare for the race. Is formation lap on? I presume so. It was on when I raced, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. So we're going to say it is on. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to look like an absolute fool. But yeah. Ricky Cray would still be alive, but he's not. Fair point. Why are there, like, EU flags in the crowd? First of all, I'm pretty sure Mexico isn't part of Europe. It's definitely not part of the EU. And who goes to a race and says, yes, European Union? Oh shit, okay, the lights are coming on then. No formation lap. And it's lights out, and away we go. Martin with a relatively good start also for Oliver, who manages to hold the lead for turn 1. Callum going right off to the side as Reflection actually has pulled away, but he's going incredibly slowly and is already eons back before we even get to the first corner. Going to the first corner then, PR Oliver leads from Ridgewater. Callum already up into 4th. Some slight contact. Martin isn't actually in the session anymore, but side by side back here. And looks Eskimo's got out of it as King Eskimo has slowed right down. What's going on here? But his speeds have got it back underway as into turn 4 we go. Into sector 2 then. Relatively a very clean start, except for the very slow going Scott. Oh no, that was Eskimo, who actually has retired now then. But let's see what Reflection could do, as I do believe, yeah, he's actually driving. That's the yellow flag in sector 2. But what happened to Callum, who must have had some form of contact, as he's missing half a front wing and is looking to recover. Scott has retired. Italy versus England. Terry wants Italy for him for no fucking reason. Get out of my stream if you want Italy to win. It's coming home as Oliver sets fastest lap on the first lap. He's going for the Grand Slam then, to lead every lap, to get the fastest lap, to get pole and win the race. Looking to build out a sizable lead already, about 7 tenths before the end of the DRS, no, before the start of DRS. Bit of a swing on the back end for... We can say the Christmas car. He's got a very Christmas aesthetic car with the red, white and the green. Someone in Atom placed a bet on England. I don't want him to lose, so he loses money. Fair enough. Gavling's just stupid. Oliver is pulling away at the speed of knots at the moment. Very impressive from the driver. But Callum unfortunately stuck in the pit. Reflections left the session. There is a yellow flag down the straight. DeKun has left the session. He was a spectator, so we don't need to worry about that. But what's happened here is someone's gone straight on. That's Oliver who's left. What the hell's gone on there? As Would You Rather have had some sort of an issue. That's odd of what's happened there. Oliver's just retired. I don't see why. He looked Did the wheel cut out? Did what? Like, I don't know. Did his wheel cut out? I'm gonna check out the Discord, see if I can find anything. Missions have changed. Okay. Back onto the pit straight. Already down to 7 runners in this Mexican GP. What happened then? Voice channels, tier 2. Come on, where is? First if I win last time. Dakun has invited me back. I'm in the lobby, Dakun, so I'll join back, but I'm in the lobby from my end. Restart lobby. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, lobby's restarting, and that's the massive rare moment. Too late to see him. Imagine being English and not wanting England to win. Facts. To see your mate lose money is good reason. If it's for gambling, it's kind of funny, but it depends on the amount of money they put in. Well then, back in the lobby. Apologies for this. I'm hungry for a pasta bake. Actually, no, I might actually... No, I don't want to eat on stream. It's kind of grim, to be honest. I mean, if you lot don't mind me eating a pasta bake, then I'll go get mine, but... Wait, there's no way they're putting quali on. Surely not. We've just done it. Oh, look, by the way, person in the lobby just said sorry about the fuck up. Yeah. Same reflects onto the stream. Everyone does it. Does what? Laugh at a Brumby for losing money? I don't know. Oh no, 'cause I'm fucking starving. And they're gonna be a while doing... Actually, this shouldn't be too long. If you're watching, you can use my... If anyone here is watching, yeah, you can use my stream to find the grid. That's fine on my end. God, I'm fucking starving. And we've got, what, 40 minutes to go on an empty stomach? Probably longer, but what can you do, eh? So then, how is everyone's evening? Alright, they're all readying up now. Just got the message through. Hopefully no issues this time, otherwise... Fuck this game. No, if there's another issue, then I'm stopping the stream. Because honestly, I hate this game at the moment for this. I've hated it all year. I mean, if GTA had revealed the summer DLC, it would be overpriced shit. I honestly could not give one for that game anymore. I just don't like it anymore. It's only good when you have a lot of stuff. That's the only reason GTA is good. Like, online. If you don't have that great stuff on GTA Online, then it's just a shit experience. And you'd get more gratitude and accomplishment from cutting your testicles off, to be honest. get more of a sense of accomplishment for doing that and fucking playing starting GTA Online again. Yeah, it used to be fun for me, but then can't go back and starting again or starting in general on GTA Online is just fucking awful. It's just so shit. It's the worst thing to do. Like I also find it stupid they're making a enhanced expanded port of GTA before Red Dead onto next gen when Red Dead is the better game in terms of story. In online they're both shit, but Red Dead's even worse. Game I'm enjoying at the moment though, Sea of Thieves. It's so good. They put a Pirates of the Caribbean thing in as well. If you've watched the films, they are honestly, it's so nostalgia fueled. They even got Johnny Depp to voice Sparrow in it, which is really cool. I won't spoil it if you don't want to, but yeah, it's got everything in the ending. Start at 8 PM, end at 1 PM doing the players is fun. At least you're allowed to stay on it until 1 PM. So anyway, we're waiting to get back underway. Bit more cloudy conditions than before, it must be said. But hopefully this time there's no issues. As we get underway for the formation lap for the restart of the race. Imagine there was a red flag because of a catastrophic crash. And then we're going back underway now. Not really many fun games out nowadays. Sea of Thieves is hilarious. What other games am I playing? Forza Horizon 4. Really good game. Just such you could shut your brain off. Just drive around, do some races. Incredibly fun game. Do what you want to any car. Like I made a fucking van go 200 miles an hour earlier today as well. But yeah, there's not much going on in the gaming side. E3 was good, but not except Ubisoft's. Honestly, a fucking circumcised donkey stuck on a hook, getting ready to be chopped up into food to put into Morrison's shelves, could make a more entertaining E3 than what Ubisoft did. But if you like F1 or motorsports, then I just highly recommend Formula E. It's on this weekend, so it's on BBC iPlayer as well. For the UK people, that is. Which is good, because they've got a better deal than what F1 did. Dear God, I hope BBC get F1 back. I really do. BBC Sport F1 was unbeatable. Even early Channel 4 days was good, but BBC was good because it was all uninterrupted. No adverts at all, it was all uninterrupted. Prepare for once again for the start of the old Mexican Grand Prix. The lights are coming on then to start the race for a second time tonight. They're still on and the lights are out. And away we go again, but this time Martin has actually got a much more even start and actually a better start. As he takes the lead, coming out to turn 1, both of them having a thoroughly entertaining drag race. You'll ride on board as round the outside tries Oliver, locks up a bit, it's still side by side. Tremendous respect from all the drivers, but Martin takes the lead in the GP and builds a couple tenths gap, which is crucial already. Let's look further back at the nice little scrap going on here. As there's a lot of movement from BRK as Callum goes round the outside of turn 4. That's a ambitious and very good move if he can pull it off into the weird hairpin this track has. Still side by side, remarkably, the drivers. It's really good to see that amount of respect. As round the outside he goes into the S section. Lovely move there. But Oliver's going to want to regain that lead as much as he can. Martin not feigning the lead to drive defensive yet. And into the hairpin we go. And to begin the second lap, would you rather, to be fair to the lad, keeping it right in there as Martin sets fastest lap, and DRS is not enabled as it's not lap 3, it's only lap 2. As Freed only 3 attempts back here. Mind you, he's racing against AI, so it's Callum trying to put the pressure on Marsh up here. Eskimo is apparently just taking the lead. Oh no, he's gone back down to 8th place. That's of 9th, 8th, 9th. Well, we don't know because they're going side by side. Reflections won that battle and takes 8th place. Callum only half a second behind Mosh. That's going to turn into about 2 attempts now considering the start he got. How the hell? Even got the beat for DRS but can't use it. Tries to go around the outside. Mosh blocks it off really well. Thinks of the move into the hairpin. That's going to give Mosh a really bad line through the complicated section. He's just practically inviting Callum to just get past as Martin sets another fastest lap of the Grand Prix. In the slipstream, this should be a relatively easy move. And side by side he goes. Not even a need to use overtake. As down the inside goes Callum for turn 1. Martin already with a 3-second time penalty as Callum tremendously cuts the corner. The second corner that is. And he practically does a spot of lawnmower in there. It was quite that much of a shambolic corner cut, but what can you do? Oh, and that's into the back of Callum goes, would you rather? Keeping it close. BRK just waiting to pounce. Posh only still has kept it rather close. But he appears to be really struggling with the car. You can see he's just not sticking to the track through the test section. I wouldn't be surprised if we see BRK come past any minute now. It's into the hairpin we go for the third time of asking. Onto the pit straight with this enthralling battle here. Oliver's unfortunately fallen back 1.3 seconds. He's going to have to pull his finger out if he wants to come out and win the race. Oh, a bit of a yawn. As into turn 1, 2, 3 we go yet again. To be fair to Mosh, although he's struggling in that F section, he's kept it close everywhere else and kept within DRS, which is the same can't be said for Callum, who hasn't done that to Would You Rather yet. He's trying to push and gain on him. We look behind to see the car of BRK waiting to pounce. Will he? That's the real question. Reflection's getting rather close to Scott here. I still wonder why Reflection didn't start in quali, but oh well, what can you do? It's 9 tenths now, the gap between Oliver and Martin, so Oliver has heeded my advice apparently and pulled his finger out and is now chasing for the lead. As onto the pit straight we go. No DRS yet for Oliver, who yes he, oh no it is, sorry, they've moved the DRS zones later than I thought. Down the straight we go. Look at the amount of extra top line straight line speed you get without DRS, about 8-10 miles an hour, so that's quite a big lock up for Oliver. Actually his Reflection has got past Reflection using the power of DRS. Very easy move. Oliver's really gaining on Martin here. There's purple sector 1, another big lock up on the inside, but it doesn't even look to be for him to be losing time. It's into the dodgy hairpin, as I like to call it. He's really gaining on him. Either Martin's just struggling incredibly, or Oliver's spun, and that's going to put all the hard work he had down the drain, as he's even got front wing damage. He's spun at the S's. That's front wing damage, and a damage in his talent as well for Oliver, who's unfortunately spun and fallen down to 8th. He was undoubtedly a very high contention for the race win, but has made a mistake, a disastrous mistake that is. He's gone wide into the stadium section. He's got to make a pit stop, and he's got to do a Jensen Button Canada 2011 style recovery if he wants to get on the podium, let alone win the race. As he pits for a new front wing and a new tyres as well. But what tyres are going to go into? Wouldn't be surprised if we see the first set of hards come out of this race. Let's see what he's going to do. He pulls into the pits, and that's a set of hard tyres, and unsurprisingly a new front wing. Here goes Scott on reflection to the outside of turn 4. Can he hold it round? He's trying. Reflection leaves the space and is past. Bit of contact. Just hard fair racing. Michael Massey, who penalises anyone at the sight of racing, but we don't talk about that. But that is 6th place for Scott. And that's a damage by chin. Ow. Already hurt. Fuck. 230 reflection, he's kept it close, back in the DRS range. Does he go to the inside? No, he sensibly backs out. Very enthralling battle here. It's into the hairpin we go again. Through the last corner now. And onto the pit straight. Reflection looking to regain 6th once again. Can BRK overtake Marsh before the first corner? It's going to be close, I'll tell you that. Does he go to the inside? He does go to the inside. Down the inside goes BRK, and that is 4th. As Reflection's got back past Scott, Slayer's joined, probably just to have a look and see what's going on. It's on to the second straight of the lap. No DRS for Scott, but the DRS for Reflection is going to give him a bit of a breathing space to carry on, and both drivers locking up. Through the S's again. Down the back straight. We're sort of a straight. It's got a kink in it. Hard to say really. But Reflection has got a very nice gap on ahead of Scott now. Shouldn't be too troubling. He's going to go on a charge for... Can we just realise that Callum's come up 3 positions into 3rd already, and we're only 8 laps in. Have a standing ovation as Martin gets yet another time penalty. As that's a bit of a wobble at the back end there, but you got to feel for Oliver. He was about to challenge for the lead, but it's tough racing. At one moment you could be top of the world, the next moment you could be at the bottom, wishing you just never even was bothered. Into the S's once again. Is Callum gaining on Would You Rather? It looks like he's brought down from 2-2 to 2-1. Now 2-0. So Callum is on a charge for second. There's yet another yellow flag in sector 1, and it looks like another spin for Oliver. This race is going from bad to worse for him. I really do feel for him, because he was about to challenge for the lead and it's just not gone well for him. Anyways, on to the 10th lap we go, 26 laps left. As you see Callum going for a charge for the lead. .4 seconds. So he's definitely gaining, but I really do feel for Oliver. To be fair, if he finishes the race, then fair play. Because he deserves to finish it. Oh, Martin's retired. What's happened there? As is a virtual safety car deployed. Was it a crash? His car's despawned. Martin's left. I'm gonna presume it was a crash, actually. I'm gonna keep an eye on the Discord, see what they all say. That's Instagram, not Discord. Good job, you fucking idiot. I'm talking to myself. That's virtual safety car. Let's see when this ends. But would you rather surprisingly leading the race? Hopefully the curse doesn't continue. We're effectively down 2 people, but officially we're only down 1 person, so yeah. Has 1.4 seconds the gap between Callum and Would You Rather. Callum with the it's obviously a golf inspired livery with the blue and the orange resembling the old Le Mans cars and that Monaco livery McLaren had at Monaco. I know, crazy. I thought it would have been in Saudi Arabia. As through the S's we go then. On to the last DRS straight of the lap. Coming through into the stadium section, which is filled with atmosphere in the real thing. Onto the last corner, a long corner, split in half for F1. Usually F1 uses a full sort of, almost not banked, but sort of long hairpin type corner, 1.8. So Would You Rather, fair play to that, putting away in the moment. He's on to the second DRS straight off the lap, coming down. Callum's keeping the gap respectable. It looks to be that Callum's actually struggling in sector 3, but that's where Would You Rather seems to be strongest. Into the first sector we go, 2.1 the gap. Onto the pit straight we go, 2.1 the gap remains. .1. It's gonna stay at that, isn't it? The gaps of the field spread right out. .8, he's gaining, he's pulled his finger out and is now pushing for the lead. This stage of the race, I think he's been conserving his tyres. So it'd be unsurprising if he's safety tyres, he's going to come back and absolutely meow. .4, yeah, he's definitely gaining on him. There's no way he's not. And my leg's going dead. This really hurts, actually. Yeah, he's gaining less than a tenth now. So this, give it a lap or two, unless if Callum makes a mistake or something along those lines, then the lead will be going to Callum. I just realised that's just made my life even more complicated. BRK and Would You Rather have the exact same livery, so great. Three-second time penalty for Scott for all track limits by the looks of it. But Would You Rather must be either struggling on his tyres. Into the last corner. 1.1 the gap as Callum's triggered the undercut. He could have probably passed him, but I think he knows that it's too much of a risk to try that, so he comes into the pits for a set of medium tyres once again. He's going for the two-stop then. I doubt he's going to be able to take a set of mediums to the end. If he does, then fucking fair play, mate. But Oliver's done a good recovery. He's brought the gap down to 11 seconds. Onto the pit straight we go for the 15th time of asking now. 14th? 14th for Oliver, yes. Right, let's see what Callum can do then on fresh mediums. Lock up, that's what he seems to be able to do. .4, the gap between him and King Eskimo. I really don't know if I can say Eskimo. God, the amount of stuff, the amount he's gained there as Would You Rather's pitted. Will Callum come out ahead? He was lapping quicker. He's got stuck behind this driver, but that's an easy move, the amount of extra traction. But does he come out ahead? He's not gonna. At the moment, the undercut's failed. Oh god, that's going to be close though. He's got straight into slipstream. Look at the extra speed he's got with DRS. Onto the grass, switches to the inside. Down the inside he goes. Still side by side. On side contact, nearly getting spun round. Would You Rather somehow holds the lead. How's he done that? On the soft tyres. So Callum's either got to get the move done now or he's lost Would You Rather. He's kept it close, but what a strategy pull from Would You Rather. Eskimo definitely helped, because I don't think if Eskimo wasn't there, then he wouldn't have been held up and he would have got out ahead. But fair play to the lad. That overcut's worked bloody well for him. Eight tenths now, so looks like he's pulling away. I don't know, he might still be keeping it there. Those soft tyres are going to wear off quickly. They don't last around Mexico. They're just so unviable. I've just seen Ben's comment, I'm so confused what that says. But yes, I'm just gonna say yes. That usually works, right? Just saying yes to someone you don't know what the hell they want about. Yeah, we'll go with that. Just a yes. We'll go with it, yeah. 6 people watching, be sure to all leave a like. I do this every now and then. So, yeah. 1.9 now the gap, so yeah, those soft tyres being used to their advantage. We've got 20 laps to go. As through the first 3 corners we go again. The strategy call hasn't really looked to have worked for Reflection, who's unfortunately fallen down to 7th. Oliver though is, yeah, absolutely miles behind still. It's sad to see. Would have probably won today if he didn't make that mistake. But whatever happened has happened. Next driver on the podium is probably fucking King Latifi. British GP though next week, that's going to be a fun one. And if anyone doesn't have Sky Sports, which is understandable, it'll be on Channel 4 live, the whole lot, which is nice because they have a better team than Sky, in my opinion. Actually, that strategy really hasn't worked for Callum. He's gone to mediums, right? But BRK on the softs is bad to overtake him. Scott's just got past King. Eskimo's just pitted. Callum goes defensive, holds his ground well. BRK's just waiting patiently. He knows he's going to get past. On to the second straight we go of the lap. In the slipstream, we won't. I doubt we'll see an overtake unless we get a Daniel Ricciardo Baku 2017 dive mod. Callum's locking up everywhere. Eskimo's come right down to the back. But Oliver's got past. Oliver! Yeah, those soft tyres are leagues quicker, but they won't last long. Look how much more pace BRK and grip BRK is through that S section until he cocked it up there. Looks like we'll be seeing probably. I hope it's not a relatively easy DRS overtake, but. How much battery's Callum got? Okay, he's been saving battery to be fair to him. Got 50%, you can use that overtake right down the pit straight. Oliver's just got himself his first time penalty of the race. Let's see what Callum can do. He's trying to break his slipstream, going as close as he can to the pit wall. Power of DRS, he's not even bothered enabling overtake. Here comes BRK, this should be a really easy move. Yeah, man, back in the slipstream now goes. Callum can't do anything about it. The sheer overspeed of DRS is just insane. Further back, Reflection's getting rather close to Mosh here, who's going to go for the move down the inside, and does so. He's held it around the outside. Oh, he's backed out of it. I think he was entitled to hold it there, but okay, he's focused on actually getting the better exit, which he's done. But he's not going to get able to do a move. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, into the back, and that's Reflection round. Oh dear. Wasn't a dreadful spin, but that's going to frustrate him nonetheless. It's just straight into the back of him. I mean, that's just not excusable. You can't even say he brake chipped him. You just smashed into the back of him. But what can you do? Yeah. Okay. Mosh just let him pass. That's good sportsmanship there. He knows he was at fault. Hats off, mate. Fair play. With 16 laps to go of this Mexican GP, the top 3 are Would You Rather, BRK and Callum. What should I call that team that runs the top 2? Because they're in the same livery. Which is the green team. There you go. Probably the most original name ever conceived in the land of racing, but it'll do. It'll do. What's my iPhone? My battery is sufficiently charged. How lovely. Speaking of a phone, let's go through it, shall we? Just looking at the F1 driver ratings for this year's game for my team. So they've buffed Hamilton, and that makes sense. He's the reigning champion and the best driver in history. I don't care what anyone says. Bottas they've buffed, which is a bit odd. 71 experience to 75. Racecraft awareness is the same. He's got one more pace. I mean, fair enough. I think if anything, they just shouldn't have changed it. This year he's been unlucky, but he's not been good as well. Verstappen, understandably getting a buff. 84 awareness to 96. 94 racecraft to 96. Experience is up by 1 from 68 to 69. Rating's gone from 90 to 95. Fair enough. But awareness. I mean, his awareness has been alright, but I mean, he made that mistake in France. He literally took Hamilton out with turn 1 at Spain. He doesn't seem to have much awareness. He either has the awareness and just doesn't give one, or he just doesn't have it. Perez, 71 experience to 81, yeah, that's fair. 91 racecraft and 92, 80 awareness to 84, 86 pace to 87, that's a fair one. Norris has gone from a 79 to 91. 52 experience to 60. 89 racecraft to 96, 78 awareness to 99, wow. 80 pace to 89, he's going to be one of the best cards. Ricciardo's gone from 87 to 90, that's fair enough, even if he hasn't had a pretty shite season so far. BRK looks to be gaining on, would you rather? 76 experience to 80, 90 racecraft to 94, 86 awareness to 91. The pace has gone down though. Okay. Science has gone up. Okay, that's fair enough. 82 to 87 overall. 65 experience to 69. 88 racecraft to 80. Oh, that's remained the same. Awareness has gone up from 81 to 94, and the pace has gone up by 1 to 85. The clerk, yeah, 88 rating, that makes complete sense. Experience up to 62 from 56, 92 racecraft. Oh, it's gone down. It's gone up to 88 racecraft this time. 82 awareness to 87, that's fair. Pace has gone down to 92. That makes no sense considering considering he's got some poles. He's just had really, really unlucky races. Vettel has gone up. Yep, he's got the same overall rating. His pace has gone down. His awareness has gone up to 87 from 81. Racecraft has gone up from 93 to 89. Experience has gone up from 88 to 91. Stroll's got a good buff, which makes sense. 78 to 83. 57, 62, 86 to 93, 73 to 84. Pace has gone down to 82 though. Interesting. Very interesting. Now where's the rest of the ratings? That's what I want to know. Where are the rest of the ratings? Yeah, we know the Williams and all them. Yeah, Haas is... Oh, thank God they've given Mazepin a shit rating. He deserves that. Schumacher's 76 and Mazepin's 67. Experience, they've got the exact same. That's fair. Have they got the same racecraft? Mazepin can't overtake someone without spinning out into blooming Zimbabwe. 81 experience to 78. 83, 66. Overall rating from 87 to 79. For Raikkonen. 91 to 8. Oh yeah, we've seen Alfa Romeo, seen Alfa Tauri, seen Alonso. What's he been given? 99 experience. I mean, fair enough, but I think he's more than 96, considering he's not been in F1 as long as Kimi. So I don't know why they're going the same level there. It hasn't. Ocon's got better racecraft than Alonso. And awareness, but pace Alonso has. Oh, that's kind of mental actually. Hamilton and Verstappen are the same rating overall. The only thing that... But Verstappen has better stats except experience. Hamilton's got 94 racecraft, Verstappen's got 96. Awareness, Hamilton's got 89. Awareness, Verstappen's got 96, which is stupid. Hamilton's one of the most aware drivers on the grid. Pace 98 to 90. Oh no, Hamilton's got more pace. Okay, that's fair enough. Norris only one more pace than Ricciardo. 99 awareness. 90. I mean, fair enough. Norris has impressed incredibly this season. I think he's one of the... So far, he's been the best driver of the season. Like, hands down. As Callum's just taken the lead. Would you rather, unsurprisingly, pitting off the soft tyres? One thing I've not liked about this year's game is how strict EA have been on releasing stuff. Like, it's killed the hype off, to be honest. But then again, it gives you more to be excited for when you get the game. So we'll have to see. Can't do some of the world. I swear it must be owned by him. Surely. I need to Google that actually. 10 laps to go then. 9/10 separate BRK and Would You Rather, with purple sector 2 going to BRK. It's not. Huh, that's interesting. I was just looking up something. I don't know. Why not? Why not? 8 temps. I don't know. Did Callum win? It's the top 3. It's between all of them. They're all quite even on pace. Maybe Callum is trying the one stop. If it works, then fair play and he wins, and good on him. If not, well, back to the drawing board then for him, I guess. Oh god, it's been left on there so long, it's actually just... And that's a pit stop for Callum, who pits, I believe, onto the soft tyres. I don't know, yep, soft tyres, couldn't see because that crap camera angle. Fire grab. So sticky. Very sticky. Maybe not. Oh, where should I stick this actually? I don't know. Could just do it in front of the tank. That's where the connectors. Just put the thing back on. To be fair, it needed to come off anyway, so I can actually see if it was still working. But 5/10 between Callum and reflection in third. That strategy's worked, whatever it was so far. Where's Oliver? Oliver's still at the back, but the gap's come down. Will Callum get the move done into this corner? No, he's going to wait for the pit straight by the looks of it. There you go, that's stuck back on. Right, onto the pit straight we go to come back to this battle. Please stay stuck on. It's not gonna. As that's, yeah, a relatively easy move on just DRS and pure power. A typical move you see in the modern era with DRS. DRS is good, but it's also shit at the same time. Like some races it makes absolutely epic, but sometimes it's just ridiculous and requires no effort. Like Valencia, there you go, that's a perfect example of a track that DRS greatly improved. It's 2011 and 12 Valencia were quite good races, 2012 especially, all because of DRS. But then some tracks, it just doesn't do it just doesn't improve anything. So I think they need to do a rule where if you're within 5 temps at the DRS, no, if you're within 3 temps at that DRS detection zone, you don't get DRS, you just use slipstream, because that's enough with these cars. That, in my opinion, that's what I think should happen anyway. But look up here, the gap a second, 6 laps to go, then I can go eat my pasta bake. Keep in mind, they're all in the same car, just different liveries. Although I kind of miss seeing the Williams and that go around the track, but what can you do? Onto the DRS straight. Callum's 10 seconds behind. He's on the softs, but I mean everyone's on softs. Have they even stops? 2 stops. Yeah, they've both done 2 stops, so I doubt we'll see Callum come away with this in the win, unfortunately, for him. By the way, I'm still stunned how would you rather manage to stay ahead of him at a pit exit. I'm still so surprised. But it happened, so fair play. I'm really excited for Formula E this weekend. I wish there was a Formula E game. There's one thing I really want to happen. Because, yeah, it's yeah, but not everyone has a PC. And especially not everyone has the money to get a simulator, R-Factor with it, the Formula E stuff, a good computer and the monitors and all the equipment just to do it. Just why don't they just make not like a shitty mobile game which is barely like used, Why don't they actually just make a console Formula E game? I'm sure Codemasters would be down to do it. They're owned by EA now. They can get the extra staff on. They're like, they've got the money, they've got the funding, and a Formula E game would genuinely bring so much more publicity to it. Because Formula E is a fan sport at the moment, which I love about it. It really does a good job of involving the fans. To go to a race is actually not too expensive. F1's ridiculous. In the UK anyway, I know some races are cheaper, but either way, to go to an F1 race is absolutely ridiculous prices. You're talking like 200 quid just to actually get in. No grandstand access or anything, just 200 quid, I'm pretty sure, just for race day. For Silverstone, it's just disgusting. It shouldn't, in general, F1 shouldn't charge so much to host a race at a track. You know? Like, it costs like millions. I think like 50 million just to host a race. That's just wrong. Like, the reason we saw so many tracks come out last year is because the race sanctioning fees were cut down. Like, and that even then they should be cheaper than that. Korea was gone because it cost too much. Even India was gone because it cost too much. In some ways, India was gone because of that. What other tracks did we lost? Hockenheim, we literally went bust because of it. We lost Nürburgring until last year, unless it will come back this year. Lily lost Silverstone again, nearly. We were close to that actually. Donington was really destroyed by how much you had to pay just to get the race done, and it didn't even host it in the end. They couldn't. The whole thing was shut down. What other tracks have been lost? Malaysia, there's another one. Ticket sales fell. Prices were extortionate. China's gone, but China's gone because of COVID more, which makes sense. What other tracks have gone? We've lost so many tracks now. Valencia. Well, no, Valencia went. Why did Valencia go? There was a deal with Valencia and Catalonia to swap every year, but I don't know. That just fell through. Valencia's a sad one because you go there now. Most of it's all still there. All the permanent race bits, they're all still there, just abandoned. Then the pit building's still there. You go, if you can manage to get in the pit lane, you can actually just, the stickers from like Weber's, in the garage, they stick the stuff on the floor for like the drivers to where the car parks, and round it is like Weber or whatever. Yeah, you can see his thing's still there. The tape on the ground for where the cars stop in their pit box to change tyres, that's still there. They've just left it there. They didn't even. Even the paint they put on the track for sponsors is still there. It's mostly worn away, but it's still there, which is insane. It's such a shame, but that's just what F1 does now. Unfortunately, it's ridiculous, and it shouldn't happen, but the pinnacle of motorsport is so inaccessible. Not just to fans, to drivers, to tracks, to countries. It's just it's such a shame, really. Like, there's so many good tracks that need to be on the calendar that aren't. But what can you do? One track I don't want to see back is the Mugello. Now, people keep saying the Mugello race last year was good. It wasn't. It was only good because of the crashes. I'm sorry, but that's what made the race entertaining, the amount of crashes. Now, what the hell's going on there? That's my controller being an arse. But that's the only reason it was entertaining. The racing was pretty crap, to be honest. The only overtake I remember was Albon. That was it. If those restarts didn't happen, that race would have been the most dull thing. It's a brilliant qualifying track, because seeing that car go round that middle sector completely flat out is insane. I still can't believe it. The F1 car the Mercedes last year could do that. It was insane. And it's a very tricky track, but it's much better for MotoGP. I'm glad it's there. 2 laps left. What other track? Imola, I'm glad Imola's back. I prefer Imola to Monza. Monza's only good because of speed. Because it's such a quick track, but Imola's not slow, mate. Imola's quicker. Imola's harder. It's a better track to drive. So, yeah, I'm more of an Imola person. I can't wait to drive that track on 2021 when they release it, post-launch. Same for Portugal. People say Portugal shouldn't be on the calendar next year. It's had 2 races. Like, come on. Give it a break. 2020 race was really good. The 2021 race wasn't bad, it just left a lot to be desired. Because I'm pretty sure that was the last time we saw Verstappen and Hamilton go properly wheel to wheel. And Spain as well. Spain must be the last time. I don't remember it happening any point after. No. Austria didn't happen that at all. No, Hamilton. Oh no, France it happened that, but that was dull in the end. Because it was just a really easy overtake. That's the last lap. Yeah, Paul Ricard deserves to stay on the calendar. People didn't like that because it was one boring race in 2019. Wow. Like, Monaco is a track that needs to go. It hasn't had a good race. Like, and I mean race. You can't race around Monaco. People say, oh, the good qualifying is good. Qualifying doesn't mean, just because it has a good qualifying doesn't mean the track should stay on the calendar. You don't watch F1 for just qualifying. You watch it for the race. That's why the fans watch it, for the race. And the race is diabolical. It shouldn't be there. Like, I honestly, I did not give a toss that it didn't happen in 2020. I honestly forgot about it. Yeah, it was kind of nice seeing it back, but given the race we had, it was dreadful in the end. As Would You Rather wins the Mexican GP, followed by BRK behind, with Callum very far behind, coming home to finish 3rd eventually. Here he comes round the last corner to finish the race on the podium. Reflection remarkably actually takes 3rd at the line. Congratulations, what a great recovery from the driver. Scott 7th, as these two back here having a bit of a last lap duel, let's say. As through into the stadium section. God, I can't wait to 2021. The cars look really nice to drive as well. More rewarding. As onto the pit straight. Look how close it's got. He's got one of the last lap. King Esler just stopped, and that's the end of the race. And it just streamed tonight as well. As Reflection deservedly gets driver of the day. God, I hate this loading screen. It takes agonisingly ages. There's your podium then. Fair play, really good. It was a decent, it was an okay race. Here are your finishing results whenever they decide to come up. There you go. Would You Rather takes the win, followed by BRK 2nd, followed by Reflection, surprising podium in 3rd. Callum unfortunately just misses on the podium in 4th. One of the main race competitors for today. Scott finishing 6th. Scott finishing 5th, Mosh 6th, KS going 7th, Oliver 8th after almost winning our only DNF of the day is Martin. That's going to bring an end to today's stream. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you whenever.